Salim, I have a question.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I do a lot of juicing and I want to look for something as far as like a wellness shot that pairs well with juicing. What would you suggest or anything that's like really comparable with it?
You want to add teas to your juices?
I want to add herbs to my juices to supplement like the wellness shots that I make, like the ginger, the turmeric. I want to add herbs to it, but I'm not sure which ones mix well with the juices or which ones support the most. Because people at my job are getting sick and I'm starting to feel like the turmeric and the ginger are not enough. So I want to add to.
I often think about how can I make almost anything more medicinal, right? So one way is to add tea infusion. So it makes it a multi-step process. Would be to add infusions to the juice. So like cayenne pepper, if you want to do a powder, you can add that. But I would make an infusion. So you could add like moringa to that. You could add stinging nettle leaf to that. That'll make it, that's starting to make it greener, depending on people's palates. They may or may not like that. Right.
People hate green a lot of times.
Yeah, I know. If it looks green, they're like, no. It's like, this is what we need. You can add tinctures to your juices. Actually, that wouldn't increase the volume too much. And so that's getting to know, just individually getting to know your plant. I would try different combinations. People are funny about flavor. So you might have to sneak it in with the tincture.
They are, because if it tastes bad, they won't drink it a lot of times. And you have people who are health centered, like, I don't care what it tastes like, I'll drink it.
Right. But you brought up another really good point too, is that because you were like, oh, people are getting sick a lot and you don't know if it's working. It's working. It's always working. That's the thing. Like the plants are always working. What is not working in most cases is people's lifestyle. And that's the part that we can't control. If someone is highly stressed, if someone eats a lot of processed foods, if someone eats a lot of fast food, has taken rounds of antibiotics for whatever reason, those are factors that support or limit how much the herbs can do. So we have to think about if this is somebody's baseline of health and they're not feeling well over here, then it's like that time with the herbs has to take longer. It's really thinking about how far are people away from their point of vitality and balance and feeling really well inside of themselves to know maybe how long we can begin to see results. Well, it's like the herbs are always working, but if we're doing things in our life that are not supporting our well-being, I don't want to say it cancels each other out. Like it's always great to take herbs, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's a push and pull. That's why dietary practices, lifestyle changes, really learning to regulate our emotions and reduce our stress is really important. People can block the benefits of medicine with their minds all in and of themselves. I've seen that all the time. So that's not your responsibility. You keep making great juices. Everybody got to do their inner work. And those are the parts that we can't control. We can't control.